Hi there.
Okay, Asalaamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters and dear friends, we're in front of Turnham Station. What are we doing here? We're not going anywhere. We've come to the florist. Now, Dawood is a Muslim brother, may Allah bless him inshallah. He was a Christian before. So obviously you are aware of what happened in Sri Lanka. And there was 7-8 explosions. 3 or 4 of them were in churches where people were celebrating Easter. And innocent people died. And obviously this reminds us of what happened at Christchurch, And obviously what happened is sad. And as a Muslim community, we saw the love and the support that people gave us, And I thought it's incumbent upon us that the least that we can do is show some kind of love back and to show them that this is not going to divide us. There was a few churches that got blown up. So basically we're going to be visiting some churches. We're Muslims, but obviously you know what happened in Christchurch. And so basically we're looking for some bunch of flowers. We've got a budget around £100.
Probably better if you go inside the garden centre and up the stairs, then you can talk to the girls up there. They'll be able to maybe make this.
Oh, can you make one? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, now we're going to go upstairs and hopefully get some done. Okay, so basically, so the lady who's serving us, 4, but she gave 1 free. She said it's for a good cause. So we're going to leave a link. Do check her out, inshallah. You can come here, get your flowers from here. That's really nice of her.
There's some cards just to write.
Okay, thank you very much.
And there's envelopes there.
Okay, thank you.
The £5 sticker.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
I'll see you.
It's for a good cause.
Thank you, really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dawood, you can get the... Thank you very much. Take care. You too. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Okay, guys, so we have got the flowers. What we're going to do now is we're going to go head to the car and we're going to search for churches near us. But before we do that, we're going to write some notes and write some nice, send a nice message with them, with the flowers. So not only do the flowers smell nice, but hopefully what they read will be nice. So follow us.
فما الروض بالزهر إليك تهنئة تنول فرحة العمر فينمو الورد بساما وينشر أطيب العطر وتحيا في نجاحات بنور الحق والنصر تخرج حلمك الأغلى.
Okay guys, so basically we went to one of the churches, it was closed, but we rang this up, they're open, we're going to go inside, follow us, and let's see what happens.
فينمو الورد بساما وينشر أطيب العطر وتحيا في نجاحات بنور الحق والنصر.
So I think it's the first time I think I've been in church.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Hi there. Hi, sir. No. Yeah. Hi there.
This is from us. We're an organisation, but we're giving on behalf of the Muslim community. Basically, as you know, what happened in Sri Lanka.
Oh,
yes, and
thank you.
no, it's okay. So we just wanted to say, to show our support and that these people are not going to divide us. I know they're trying to do that, and
A small amount.
in Christchurch, and sadly, these crazy people done it as supposed revenge attack on their behalf because the Muslim community doesn't represent them and they don't represent us. So we just wanted to say, just to take the time out. We came inside, we had a look, he wasn't there, but I just wanted to say thank you and
Thank you. You'll always be my brothers.
yes,
Thank you.
very much. And you will be our sister in humanity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Well, this is actually an act of kindness that we because of the attacks in Sri Lanka against the churches. So we are YouTubers online, and what we do is we happen to be Muslims, but we felt compelled, in fact, to come to a community that is attached to the church to give our condolences.
Welcome to St Michael's Church.
It's very beautiful.
Have you got the flowers with you?
Yeah, there. Okay, sure.
Asalaamu Alaikum, brothers and sisters. We are in a Catholic church. This was built in the 1900s. These are all the churchgoers, as you can see. That's Anada with the flowers. Yeah, so we're here. Got three more churches, not masjids, to go to. Let's go. The reason we're doing this, obviously, there was a Christchurch attack, and the Christian, the Jewish community as a whole, this showed support to the Muslims, and we want to do the same because we know in Sri Lanka attacks happen towards the churches in Easter. So we found the need because we come from an organisation called Salam, sharing affection, love, and mercy. We just wanted to give these flowers, obviously, to you guys, but we'll leave it there. But after that, you can hopefully smell them and put them somewhere. But we just wanted to thank you and just say that we're really sorry for what's happened. And hopefully this will not divide us, and bring this close together, because these people's aims and objectives they just want us to hate each other, and that's not going to happen. And we just want to say thank you for your time, and hopefully if you can we'll just go and put it, probably on the hope. It says hope. I'll probably put it on there because it has more meaning. We need to dialogue with Christians, Jews, Sikhs, Hindus, whoever it may be. Yes, we have our differences, but also that we have things that are in common as well.
And also, if I may add to this, if there's a video, whether the person is real or not, claiming to be from ISIS, using nasheed and Quran in the background, and then putting his finger in the air and saying, Ashhadu an la, and then after saying, we're going to kill all of you, what is out there to counter that? Because it's almost become like, but the Christians should know. Well, majority of Christians know, but you know what? Sometimes the action speaks louder than words, and it really touches people when we go out of our way to do these things. It's symbolic, I get it, but nevertheless, it has to happen.
It's very important. Shall I tell you why? I'll give you a very fine example. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he passed away, Umar ibn Khattab, what did he say? He was very angry. And listen carefully. Abu Bakr radiallahu anh said, anyone that worshipped Muhammad, know that he is dead. And those who has passed away, and know that whoever's worshipping Allah, he's the ever living. And he quoted the verse from the Quran, that messengers before that passed away, are you going to turn back on your heels? Do you know what's more profound about this? When the Sahaba heard this, Abdullah ibn Abbas, if I'm not mistaken, said that all of them acted like they never heard this verse ever. Because reminder benefits a believer. So like you said, the Christians, they might think, no, reminder.
Yeah, you have to remind them. You have to remind them.
Anyway,
sure.
let's
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to leave this here. As you can see, the words hope, and hopefully we can have hope in humanity and one another, and not let people divide us.
The door's open. That's always a good sign. An open door is a welcoming home, they say. I just made that up. I think that's how they. Wow, it's a service. My name is Dawah. Nice meeting you.
Yes, George, Michael.
Yeah. So we are here to give our condolences to what happened in Sri Lanka, and it was Christians, our brothers in humanity, who got attacked. We're from the Muslim community, and we felt like compelled to increase our interaction with our Christian brothers in humanity, just because there's a small group of people who are causing a lot of division and taking harmony away. So we're here on behalf of the Muslims to say
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's a very kind gesture.
Brothers and sisters, we have gone to 5 different churches, give them flowers, had discussions with them. It was amazing. I want to recite Surah Imran verse 113, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. ليسوا سواء من أهل الكتاب أمة قائمة يتلون آيات الله آناء الليل وهم يسجدون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that not all of them are alike. Among the people of the book there are those who are steadfast, they recite the verses of Allah in the right hours, and they prostrate themselves. Now, we cannot compare the Christians, what happened at Christchurch, a man who claimed he was a Christian, two people who are peaceful Christians. We cannot. And Allah's telling us, Laysu sawaha. Yes, these people, they are not the same. There are some who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now by doing this, we wanted to show people as well also that as Muslims, there are good and bad. We do not come and say, okay, black people are all gangsters. Yeah? Christians are all pedophiles. Muslims are all terrorists. Yeah? We do not go and generalize. We just want to show the importance of coming together and conveying the message. And we have to. Now, we are not in no way, shape or form saying that we found a solution now. We've given some flowers, hooray, pat us on the back, yep, well done. No. We've made a solution. No. But it is a step in the right direction. And this is what we have to do. We need to carry on giving dawah. Because if we don't, and we're just quiet and we're just like robots, we don't do nothing, what's going to happen is people's misconceptions are going to grow.
Yeah, and also what I wanted to say is, especially as someone who's grown around Christian culture,
Yeah.
I understand that, you know, when you don't engage, when there's no engagement at all,
Yeah.
and like you were saying before, there are certain people who are going to say, oh, look at these kumbaya type of Muslims.
Hold hand,
like, like flowers is just a symbolic
Yeah.
meaning, but the gesture, I think, is very important. But what I find shocking today, actually mesmerizing at the same time,
Yeah.
is what we heard from those people.
Oh, yes.
What they were saying to us, how unexpected it was. Because, you know, let's face this, I think a lot of it as well went over the head of other people, because Sri Lanka is so far away.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't
Yes.
as
We only
much.
gave this in the Western, you know, the Western
I wouldn't
world.
say that, but it wasn't as.
No, but it's true.
Yeah, but it was not as much in the media.
Yes.
People were like not shared. Like,
Yes.
it was not a topic like Notre Dame. For example,
Yes.
I saw like there was a statistic that when Notre Dame happened in Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
that the churches online
Yes.
were 7 times higher,
Yes.
7-1
Yes.
to the searches about what happened in Sri Lanka, and it shows you where the relevancy is.
yes.
So I think people basically were quite surprised that we came, and it really hit them, you know, emotionally and spiritually.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important to do these things, even these small things. It's important, like, to do them. However, we cannot bank on them. We can't not bank on symbolism.
Yes.
There has to be an anticipation that these things are continuing to happen. So people, Muslims, Muslim female, women, especially Christians, we have to be very vigilant. And being vigilant does not mean only in terms of you being protected, but vigilant being also in terms of having your ear out, because there are small fractions of people who are causing these divisions, and you don't need millions of extremists on both sides to cause damage. You need a small amount. So be vigilant also means to reject extremist talks from the far right, for example, who will exploit this situation and say, well, look at, again, the Muslims, that's why the Christchurch guy was justified to do it. And I understand there is a lot of angry white male or angry Westerners and have resentment for what happened in the West, but I think tit for tat, an eye for an eye, in this case is not going to solve the issue. We have to be more introspective and proactive, and I feel like this, I don't know.
It's a step forward, and I just want to wrap up, brothers and sisters. Thank you guys for watching, inshallah. This is from Salam, inshallah, sharing affection, love and mercy. To support our organisation, there's going to be a link at the description box below, inshallah. Do help us however you can, inshallah. Share this with your friends and family, inshallah. And hate is not going to divide us, and you're going to see this, inshallah, for yourself. Asalaamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.